Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth.
Come on.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Yeah.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP, coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both the feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other nigga got a hip and shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, hoes don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, strippers getting naked before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lack down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back they yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
to get with other rap nigga hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still on some hooligan shit. You be rapping by blow, I don't moving the shit. You talk about shooting out, now we're doing the shit. If I hit you in the face, you gon' be suing the shit. And if I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I copy chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't shit cause I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back they yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with the 2 guns drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, then you'll be hitting the deck. I got a tool and a vest out to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for a sucker nigga to flex. Show him this ain't the squad for a nigga to test. Pimp, my nuts too large and we way too fresh. Work well with 9s, AKs, and texts. And quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna beef, nigga, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back they yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front yard yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back they yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 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 Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
You just heard the sound of the king of the south, T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster. I need y'all to rewind this and play this from the top.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
We
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
That shit was crazy.
Woo! Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth.
Come on.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Yeah.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP, coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both the feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other nigga got a hip and shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, hoes don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, strippers getting naked before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lack down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back they yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
to get with other rap nigga hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still on some hooligan shit. You be rapping rapping by blow, I don't move in the shit. You talk about shooting out, now we're doing the shit. If I hit you in the face, you gon' be suing the shit. And if I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't shit, cause I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling.
Bueno, pues nada más, back on the New Mexico Radio Talk Show, man. I got some newly faces in La Casa, man, part of the New Mexico Radio Talk Show team. Want to give a shout out to my good friend out there, Danny Farias, man, with the Pura Vida Awards, man. He is a newest member to the New Mexico Radio Talk Show. Glad to have Danny in La Casa. We're welcoming back our lovely 10-year-old host, man, out of San Antonio, Texas, who is doing big things in San Antonio, man. She is all over, man. You can find her on all those social media platforms, and you can find all her new music, man. She's got some new music. She got a new single out there también. She is a radio host on Saturday at KLMO, man. So if you want to check her out, man, that's where she's at as well. Glad to have you guys back. Welcome in. It is a beautiful welcome back Monday, Danny and Serene. Welcome in. How are you guys doing? How was y'all's weekend?
I've been fabulous. Fabulous. How are you?
Oh my gosh. Well, when you're a DJ, it's always a fun time being a DJ, right? No, it was busy weekend for me, man. Friday, Saturday, and then I was luckily and blessed to have the an awesome day off yesterday. So normally I'm busy Sundays as well. So if I'm not DJing on Sundays, I'm working on the podcast. I'm working on promotions. I am working on different things, and working also on my first annual New Mexico Latin Music Award show. So I'm working on that. So yeah, I was kind of tied up yesterday. Of course, I didn't get to um, get some interviews scheduled in. So I'm able to do that. I was able to do that today. I was able to promote the interview for today, and we got a lovely, talented guest. And this girl has her own show, man. Everybody's got a spice in their show. They got their own thing going on. We always got special talent, guys. So if you don't follow us, please do. All right. We're all over. We're streaming tonight's show on TikTok. So we're on the World Wide Web. We're on TikTok, and we're also streaming on Facebook Live. And we're also on my YouTube channel. So after tonight's show, you'll be able to see it, and you'll be able to download it from the YouTube sources, all right? And we're also streaming on Roku TV Live, all right? So I know, like I said, everybody's got their own show, their own thing. We go strictly live on Roku. And then as soon as I'm done, I upload the show, all right? I know I just uploaded the one that we just did with you and Danny Serene. That was an awesome interview, awesome showdown. Yes, big shout out to Crystal Rodriguez in La Casa out there checking in. We got a lot of shows going on. I want to bring in a good friend of mine. Yeah, man. I've had her on before, man. But I love these artists, man, because they take time out of their busy schedule. Some of these artists are wives, some of them are husbands, some of them are boyfriends, some of them are girlfriends, and they just got so much things to do, right? And they record, they do videos with their music, they're always recording, but they take time to come and talk to us and the fans out there about what they got going on and new shows and new music and new videos. So I want to welcome in and give thanks to Margarita Fender, man, Margie Fender. She is talented. She got an amazing powerhouse voice. Like I said, she is all over the maps, man. And for her to come in here and give us a little bit of her time, it's very, very much appreciated because, like I said, the countless times in the studio, it's a lot. You need if I'm wrong, you can ask Serene, you can ask Danny because these guys are artists as well. So let me welcome in Margie Fender. What's going on, Margie? How you been, girlfriend?
Hi, I'm doing just fine. How are you? Thank you so much for having me on your show. I'm so grateful. Thank you for all that you do for all of the artists. I mean, this has been going on for years, and so congratulations to you. And I want to say hi to all of your followers. It's amazing. Thank you so much for all that you do for us artists and for the Tejano world.
Well, we appreciate that. And the thing is, Margie, is we try to support all aspects, right? And what are we gonna do? When all the legends are gone, man. It's our youth like Serene, Danny's, with his up and coming stuff, and then you got you, with your musical career as well. And it takes a village, and I hate to repeat myself, guys, but it takes a village, it takes a fortune to make music, right? And to have a support system. And when you got DJs like myself, podcasters like myself, inspiring other DJs and other podcasters to put out the music for the artists. It's sad that you can go to a radio station, you can listen in, and your song is not getting on the air, and you're wondering why. It could be maybe because of the radio station, it could be because of the DJ, the program director, or maybe because it's not at the Hano station, maybe a country station. There's just a lot of key factors, and here on I know on our show we don't discriminate on music. So I mean, of course, long as it's clean and it's appropriate to
Mhm.
our taste, because I mean, I'm sure you hear all this hip hop, R&B. I mean, that's out there nowadays, right? Because we are 2026. It's totally bad, man. I listened to a song today on the Sirius XM. I'm just like, what did they just say? I'm like, holy crap. But going back, I mean, I'm a 90s child, right? I'm in the 90s area. So back listening to the R&B, the hip hop in the 90s, there was no profanity in the 90s. I mean,
They
unless they
just like
edited
big
it,
butts.
but but that being said, man, we try to support all artists, man. It really is tough. And I try to support everybody's show. I know Serena and Danny, they do a show on Saturdays. I try to tune in. And I know Danny does his shows on Mondays también too. And then you got your own show, and it's tough, when so and I try to tell people, if I don't see it in my direct message, or if you don't tag me, how do I know you're on? And
Mhm.
don't think I'm hating on you because you're doing your own show. No, how do I know you're on live if you don't tag me? Or even
Yeah.
send me a
Well,
direct message, say, hey.
my show comes out. We do a pre-recording show, and it airs on TV. It airs on Sundays, and so once it airs, then I just upload it to YouTube, and then from there I just share it with whoever on my Facebook page. So it's kind of the other way around. And I had the honor of meeting Serene in San Antonio at Shell Shock Records. So hi, nice to see you here. So yeah, yeah, and so my show is focused more on mujeres de la onda tejana y mucho más, because it's not just women, right? But there's, for example, I'm gonna do a show with Shelly, and she's got her own artists, and one of them is Rev Ray, and so it's not just about women, but behind the main theme of it is women de la onda tejana, whether you're a singer, whether you're a DJ, whether you're a producer, whether you're a promoter, so I mean, it's just something that I felt that we needed to highlight, because there's a lot of men, there's a lot of and actually the way it started, I don't know if you have time, will we have time, but
Oh, you got
um
plenty of time. This is your show.
so Mujeres de la Onda Tejana show, the Margarita Fender show, started because I was a part of a project back in 2021. It was Geneva and 24 other Tejanas got together, and we recorded a Christian song. We actually did a
Okay.
video, and you can find it on YouTube. It's called Aquí Estás. And so, I mean, that was the beginning of, this show, because there's so many women out there, so many girls, so
Exactly.
many female artists that we have that passion for singing, we have that passion for performing, and so that's pretty much how my show was born. And so yeah, we record every week, and we just promote it once a week. And I love it because I get to feature, it's just another outlet to feature the artist here in Texas. I've done some Zooms, I think, of artists out of state, but pretty much it's just me, and also because I love what I do, as far as I love to sing, but I also like to hang out with these artists. Like I get to go behind the scenes on the other side of the camera, and so that's a little bit different. And so yeah, I'm just having a lot of fun with that. And then just I get to record my songs, I do videos, and then I feature them on my show as well.
No, and I think that's what's cool, and like I said, everybody's got their own their own niche, their own thing, and their own theme, right? And I do have artists that are coming in. Like next week, I got a professional body painter who's been on, who's done body paint and amazing body work with the Playboy Mansion, and it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be on Monday next week, and he'll be sitting in here in the studio. And of course, art. I mean, of course, New Mexico. If you've never been out here to Roswell, there's only about 60,000 people that live here, and we don't got that big of an artist selection. But if you live in San Antonio or Houston, Dallas, Amarillo, and stuff and like that, it's nice to get those artists to go to your studio, and you get to do the behind the scenes, and of course you're not going to put what they said behind the scenes out on the air, because it may be a project that they're working on, and then you go out there and you put it out there, and then somebody goes and takes it or steals it, and I mean it's just it could be a big mess, but it's awesome. You get to comfort them, you get to see how they really started, and some people don't want to tell you how they really started. They'll just say what they really want to say on the show. But it's awesome, to me, and I love doing this. This is something I love to do. I mean, I know I don't get paid for it, and I don't know about what your financials are for this. And I know when Danny and Serene do their show on Saturdays, I do this because I love this. Eventually, the sponsors are going to come in eventually, and help out on for travel and get into a show. And but this is something that I love to do. Period. This is something I really love to do. And if you don't like my show, well, I think there's an end button somewhere on here. You can go scroll off and go to somewhere
There's an
else.
exit.
Right, exactly. Serene, you got any questions? Danny, you got any questions for lovely Margie Fender? You guys look a little bit shy over there or something, man.
No, I just want to say hi to Serene. Hello, Mika. How are you? And hello, Miss Fender.
All
Do
right.
you have any questions? Serene, you have any questions?
Oh, I have a question. What is one thing you're deeply passionate about?
One thing I'm deeply passionate about is my faith. I I went through we all go through life, and to me, I really enjoy learning about, like, for example, I used to hate history in high school, but
I think we all
I
did.
I know it was so boring, but I love learning about the Bible. I love learning about like the ancient times and how just how everything comes to life, and going through life, you go through bumps and bruises, and you and what it is, it's you're actually getting yourself molded. And so I really do love learning about my faith and seeing life through God's eyes. And so one of the reasons why I changed the theme of the songs because I've been recording since 1996.
Allah,
And so
you say how
I
old you are, girlfriend?
yeah, I was really young.
Congratulations.
I was really young, and so but I'm more mindful of the songs that I record now. Like, for example, before I used to record all mainly about love, but there's a lot of desamor, a lot of like tragedy, and a lot of you cheated on me, and a lot of I just you left me or whatever, And so now I like to record happy songs. I like to record, like, for example, when I first started recording again, I met Lucas Sainz Jr. He's here out of Westaco, and he's an amazing songwriter, amazing singer, and he produces his own music. And so I met him at a gathering at one of our friends' house, and he's like, "Hey, Margie, I met you when I was 12, and you came to my school, and you were talking about music and say no to drugs, and just all these, trying to motivate these kids to stay in school and do better for their lives." And so, and he says, and I remember telling you that I could play the guitar. And so anyway, so we met all those years ago, and we finally got to meet up again. And he says, "I wrote this song that I've had, and I haven't done anything with it. Do you want to record it with me?" And I said, "Sure." Well, 2 weeks later, we were in the studio in Corpus, and it's called Quebrando Cadenas. And for me, that was a perfect. I was listening to the lyrics, because before I would just listen to the rhythm, and I used to just love the beat, not realizing what I
Exactly.
was singing, like like there was this one song that I used to sing called Mientras me vaya, which is it's about a girl who's telling the guy, this is the last time you're gonna see me when I walk out that door. You know what I mean? And so it's just those kind of things,
Exactly.
toxic songs, and so this song, Quebrando Cadenas, is about you're going through something and you're breaking the chains. And to me, it was kind of it kind of hinted towards the biblical breaking the chains of whatever it is that you're going through, and so I really did love that song. It's on YouTube, you can hear it on, it's on iTunes and Spotify and all these other platforms. But so that's when I started saying, you know what, I really like the way it feels because it's inspirational, it's positive, and so that's when I recorded that song. And then I went back and recorded a few more. There's like Piquito de Oro is another one that I recorded. It was produced by Chris Rodriguez with Powerhouse Studios. His band is Highway 281, and he's an amazing producer. So it's a happy-go-lucky song. We were able to go to Cabo to record the video. So to me, it's just about having fun. It's about being positive, and so my passion is going back to that. It's about my faith and living my faith every day in my life, not just on Sundays, or it's about it's living it. It isn't just about posting a scripture every now and then. It's about my life. So yeah, that's my passion.
And that's a very great passion that you have
Wow.
there, Margie. And I know, just like everybody else, right? You're striving for your goals, striving for your dreams, and it's awesome. Everybody's got a dream, everybody's got to go. And the way I see it, you put your mind to it, you can do it. Like, it's just like, when I started with the podcast, they're like, "Are you sure you know what you're doing?" I said, physically, well, let's get to that point. No, just kidding. But I'm here today, right? And of course, there's a lot of hatred out there. I mean, just because you're trying to do you, and but I had Gil Jimenez on the air a few months back, and I know everybody's getting a little bit of a hatred towards him because he's the son of Flaco Jimenez, but he's creating his own career, his own name, his own style of music. Um,
That's
and I mean, of course, he could always go off of of what his dad has done, and what he's paid or paved in this industry, but he's creating his own style, his own thing. Yes, of course, the last name, right? Jimenez. So same thing for you. You got the Fender behind it, and of course, Freddie Fender is your uncle, and you're creating your own style. And I'm sure you get the same thing, right, from all the fans and people listening in. They're like, well, how come she's not doing the same thing he did? Well, you're the niece. That's your uncle. Yeah, I'm sure he gave you some great pointers and great advice, but you're creating your own name, your own style, and it's awesome, and of course, yeah, you still want to record some of his, greatest hits, of course, pero,
There
you know,
was two pieces of advice that he told me. One was when I first started. Of course, I didn't listen. He says, "Don't sign anything. Watch what you sign because that causes problems." The other one, which was later when this was the last conversation that I had with him before he passed away. He said, "Just have fun," and that's exactly what I'm doing. And in this world, you can't please everybody.
right,
And the only
exactly.
person that I'm here to please is God and myself, and of course my husband and my family. I uphold that the the name, I try to represent it as best as possible. But yeah, it's hard to please everybody. So and just do you do you, and whoever your tribe is, they're gonna follow you, and so whether you have a small tribe or a big tribe, you just do you because it's difficult to please everybody. So that's what I say. I please God, and if it's good for him, then it's good for me.
I think
And
when
it
you
is hard to
have
please everybody, right, Serene?
fun, it becomes more creative.
Yeah. If you have fun, it's more creative. Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of times, like especially back in the day when the record labels used to dictate what you would do, and so that was kind of restrictive. But now, you mentioned about, it's sad that your song isn't playing on the radio or whatever, but now with social media and with all these platforms, I mean, people are gonna they're gonna find you some way, especially your friends, and then they share it, and it becomes a little bit easier, because before we used to have to, when we would release a song, we would literally have to physically go to the radio station, do a radio tour, do the TV thing in person. Now it's so much different, and I think it's so much better. And especially if you have good quality, um, music, good quality, videos. They're gonna speak for themselves. So yeah, I'm happy, and I'm having fun with what I'm doing.
And I think that's what you gotta have to do, right?
That's
And
great.
and like I said, I mean, we have fun. I know Serene has fun on the show because she gets to interview
I
all these
do.
great artists, and we don't get paid. We're sitting here. Sometimes I'll do a music show, or I'll do like an extravaganza, like I did one last year, right before the new year started, and there's times where we're on for 3-4 hours and bringing in guests and coming in to sing their songs or sing a cappella and just have a good time. And I mean, we don't get paid for this, right? We like having fun. We like This is something we love to do. Of course, big people are going to take care of us because they're going to see what we're doing. They're going to say, "Hey, check out that show. Where are they at?" Okay, well, let's see how we can get a sponsor. Okay, bam, there's your answer. But it's hard to please everybody, guys. It's hard. I know Margie's doing big things out there, and it's just real hard to please every single buddy out there. It's really, really, really hard to put it out there. But like I said, you got the Fender, you got the last name right, and they're like, well, she's not a Freddie Fender. Well, no, she's Margie Fender. Like, come on, guys, get it together here. Yes, of course, yeah. Like I said, you want to record some of his hits, of course, and put it out there for the fans. But you're recording your own style or your own music. You may add something that he didn't add in his music. But you're
What's funny
creating your
is
own
that
style.
I was listening to one of his interviews, and he said he didn't even like what he wanted to be rock and roll. So that was, I guess, something that was interesting to me, because sometimes the things, and I've heard it in several different artists, where they say, I didn't want to record that song, and that's the song that made their career. And so sometimes we tend to, think that we know, but if you don't do, like, say for example, he said, I didn't even like country, and country was what made him, and it allowed him to travel all over the world. So to him, just the love of music, although he said, like he said, he really liked, rock and roll, but country was, the plan that was written in the stars for him. So yeah, it's important um to do what you like, obviously, but also venture out, and take advice from other, people who are in the industry and know, or advice. I mean, take every opportunity, because you never know, it could be the one. And so yeah, that's pretty much, that. I thought that was interesting, because he didn't even really like what he was, the genre. He just said, okay, fine, I'll take a shot, and he took it, and the rest is history.
And, and when you put out a song, man, it's crazy, right? And you guys know about this more than I do. All three of you guys here. Um, you got to that's gonna catch, and it may not be the next song you put out. It may not get to number one. You never know. And you got to push it, right? And like I said, it's us DJs that got to push it and play it right on our shows. But you're putting out music constantly, 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 and you never know which song is going to be the hit. Maybe a country song, maybe a rock and roll, maybe a jazz, maybe a blues, maybe R&B, maybe a tejano, it may be. You never know. It may be a line dance, but you never know what song is going to hit. You just never know. But the thing is, Margie, people don't understand what it takes to record a track, what it's like to go behind the scenes, to the financials, to the music videos. I mean, everything costs, man. But they don't understand all that. And then when they say, "Oh, can I buy some of your merchandise? Yeah, $30 for a shirt. They're like, $30? Well, yeah, you still got to pay for the t-shirt company to get it done. And then you got to put some away to get the merchandise. And then you got to put some away to, for recording or videos. So people don't understand all that. Danny, anything out there for the beautiful Margie Fender out there, Danny?
I'm just learning and just listening. Most of the time, better than to give me the mic because I just won't shut up. Well, hello, Steve, to you. Just I think that times are changing, and with time, everything changes, and I think that it's for the better. Of course, we're on the radio, and we have a radio program, and of course, we do the Put Up Beat Awards. This will be our third year. We open up the doors for everybody. It's an all-inclusive show, and Gil is a friend of mine. He lives right down the street. Jimenez, and I was in the limousine business for many, many years, and I drove Flacco home one night. He had 4 or 5 Grammys in the car. We had to take him to a place called Arjohn's, and we took him, and Arjohn's like, "Hey, you want to take Flacco home?" I said, "Sure." So my cousin and I drove him in my limousine to San Antonio. So we drove him home, and we parked, and he goes, I said, "All right, Mr. Jimenez, we're here." And he says, "Oh, mijo, es muy oscuro afuera. I don't want to go in. Nobody's home yet." And I'm like, "But I got to get back. It's already, 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning." He goes, No, mijo. Vente acá. Come in the back. You and your primo, come in the back.
Oh, where'd he go? We lost him.
We lost Danny.
Oh,
Them aliens are messing with him out there.
I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
What is one of your favorite songs to perform and why?
One of my favorite songs to perform, it isn't even Tejano, it's mariachi. I love mariachi.
Yes.
It's called La Charreada because
I did not.
because it's a difficult song to sing. One, you have to hold out the note really long. Two, because the lyrics are fast, but I love the energy of the song, the music, the instruments. That's one of my favorite songs to sing. There was this one time when there was a singing competition. To be positive, I said, I'm going to go win those $500. And sure enough, I showed up.
And we're losing everyone.
Hear me? Am I
There's
cut out?
Margie.
Okay,
It
we found
it was a live mariachi, and the music started, and my skin just got goosebumps because it's one, they sounded awesome. Two, because I love mariachi, and three, because it's such an energetic song. So not only did I sing it with all my heart, but I was performing and having fun. So that's one of my favorite songs because I can have fun with that song.
Sorry
Can
about
you give us
that.
a little bit? No, you're good, Danny. You're good. Can you give us a little sneak peek of that one, Margie? Can you give us a little
I have
a
an
taste of
idea.
that one?
What if we sing it together?
Okay. Let me see. Ay, qué rechula es la fiesta charra, fiesta del sur. Donde los charros valientes están con su canto, la evocación.
Vocación. Jaripeo, sofacio, como el surco y tradición. Remándote la fallena, más mirada, terminación. Bonito ese jaripeo y cuánto esa animación. Yo quiero montarlo toda para que me miren, mi amor. Upa, yupa,
¡Yupa!
yupa, yupa,
Wow! Oh my!
¡Yupa!
Yo
Yeah,
quiero
Wow! I
don't-
got goosebumps over here.
me miren, mi amor.
Woohoo! You see, that's a fun song. Thank
Yeah,
you.
don't
Wow.
ask me. I'll pull out some country music. So let me ask you, what? How long have you been singing?
I've been singing longer than I've been walking, longer than I've been talking. I had started singing back when I was on my like I was months old. I remember my parents, they heard me humming to the music that they were listening to, and so in kinder they put a microphone in front of me, and I would sing songs with in the performances that we would have. In high school, I was in the mariachi. I learned how to play the violin. And then of course that's when I in 96, 95, I was able to perform. I put a band together, and EMI Latin signed me, at the time with a recording contract there at San Antonio office. And so yeah, so I've pretty much been singing all of my life, whether it's at school plays, whether it's in the choir in junior high, mariachi in high school, Tejano, and karaoke every now and then. So yeah, I've been singing all my life, and
where are you originally from?
so I was born in the Valley, raised in Corpus Christi, and I ended up coming back to the Valley, and then just recently purchased a home in San Antonio. So I kind of go back and forth because I'm in real estate, and so to me, I'm a real estate agent, and I have friends in San Antonio, friends in Corpus, friends in the Valley. So to me, I really I enjoy what I do. I enjoy helping people purchase homes and sell their properties and all that. I've been a real estate agent for the past 6 years, and so that to me is something that that I really love to do, and it pays the bills. And so if you know anybody, definitely send them my way. I've been doing this a while. Every transaction is different, but I love helping my friends and family purchase and sell. And so so I go from San Antonio, I go to Corpus, and in the Valley, and everywhere in between.
Yeah, I've not been, and I'm not a realtor, but I got into some real estate in the last few years, and I've sold quite a few ranches actually.
Oh,
And
wow.
I'm in the oil and gas business, and so we sell a lot of water for fracking all across the state. But I understand what you're talking about, because the money in the music business doesn't pay the bills. The real estate pays my bills.
Yeah.
And
Are
and
you a
it
real
just,
estate agent?
huh?
You're a real estate agent?
No, I'm an independent. Like, I'll just buy my properties. I hang
Okay.
on because I like to hunt. And then after I pay them off, or I'll buy them cash, and I'll put them up for sale, and I'll just sell them. From
Well,
when I got.
that's how I started. I was a private investor, real estate builder, flipper. And so once I got my license, it was kind of one of those natural things to do, because I was already involved in that. So yeah,
It's absolutely incredible profit on real estate for ranches. My sister is a real estate agent in Round Rock.
I'm almost
But anyway,
an agent.
really.
Yes.
hey, so I wanted to ask you also. So Serene,
Where did that
And
go
then
again? Did
down
you get to
again.
dinner with him?
what's going on with it? This is crazy. I keep
Losing him.
No,
Into
Danny's
the
gone again. He'll come back.
unknown.
So you said your mom is a real estate agent?
She wants to be one.
Oh, wow. Have her call me. Have her call me. I'll help her.
Okay.
And here again, this is what we love to do, right? This is something we love to do, and a lot of people don't like to get. And this is why our things are not successful, or people are not getting out there, because people don't want to train them on how to be this, be that. Like to me, Margie, like if my podcast is going to help you out, and I'm going to train you how to be I'm not the best podcaster, but if it's going to help you in the long run, hey, the more the merrier. More people get on your show. Hey, I'm here to help. There's not so many people that like to help. There's so many people that want to criticize and so forth, so forth. Here's Danny again. He's back. I don't know what's going on with his.
can
Well, like
you
for
hear me?
example, yes. For example, I want to feature Serene on my show. I know that was one of the talks that we had, is featuring her on my show. So we'll get it together once I'm in the Valley right now, but when I head to San Antonio, I'll be sure to hit you up, and that way we can coordinate something so we can do an
Well, maybe,
interview,
maybe,
so that we can feature videos, live
well, maybe,
singing. You never know.
well,
Yes. Thank
maybe you can make something work because I'm gonna be in San Antonio May 22nd through May 26th. It's my birthday weekend on the 24th. So, and Hendo don't go to San Antonio very much, but
Yay.
hopefully I can be able to be on the airways with
Happy
Margie on her show. So,
birthday to you.
Yes.
oh, little early, girl, little early. Danny,
It's
what were you
Are
saying
you,
okay.
before
You're
you cut off,
never
man?
early. Happy
is
birthday.
is everybody going to be here on the 24th?
Well, I would freaking
Twenty
hope
Yes.
so.
four. What's happening the 24th? It's a Sunday.
That's
It's the 8th annual All Star Music Awards brought to you by Jesse Torres. It's going to be an awesome show. I know I'm going down there. I'll be out there for my birthday weekend. So I'll be on the Saturday show with Danny and Serena on KLMO. Um, I will be
I was
working on a flyer here soon. So I will be out there. So I'll be out there for my birthday weekend. Hopefully, I'm able to meet up with Margie so I can be on her show. But yeah,
Margie
um,
invited to the radio too.
there you
What
go.
was that?
You're invited to the radio program as well on Saturday.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, we
You reduce
oh
Danny
my
again.
goodness. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I got better.
Chinese
He
freaking
needs
in.
he needs
He's having issues.
Google Fiber internet.
Yeah, yeah. No, but there's a lot of artists out there, Margie, and I mean, of course, we got Serene, who's only 10 years old, man, making her path, right? And she's creating her own thing, and and it's a bummer, right? That we don't get a lot of support for our younger generation that's coming up, right? And but Serena's doing her thing. But is there any male artists, female artists that you would like to do some collaborations with in the future, in the near or now, or I mean, I'm sure you follow TikTok. I'm sure you follow all these artists because that's where I follow a lot of my artists that, and that's how I get them on the show. And I'm like, oh my gosh, check out this DJ, or check out this podcaster, or check out this artist. Where in the heck did he or she come from? And then I bring them on the show.
Yeah.
Is there any collaborations you'd like to do with somebody?
I haven't really. I know because a lot of these artists are my friends.
We're back.
So every time I
Are we back?
oh, you're back.
Oh my gosh,
He's back.
this is crazy.
I don't know. I really
Are we
I
back?
guess it depends on the
I
kind
can't
of
hear a
song that you
thing.
come up with.
Hello,
So we'll
hello.
see.
And he's gone again into the unknown. Into the unknown.
But yeah, definitely. Thank you so much for allowing me to come on your show. Thank you for we do this out of the goodness of our heart. But there's a lot of fans out there that are curious as to what the artists are up to, or what we're like off the stage, and so it's a really cool thing to be able to reach out to them in this way.
And
Hey, Jan,
it's a little it's a little different,
have you got a
it's a
pen and
little
a piece of paper?
it's a little different, like you do your own show, right? Like I said, you do a pre-recorded show, and hey, that's something that you like to do, and it's cool that you like to sit in with your guests and get like I said, the insights behind the scenes, and it's
Mhm.
awesome, it's cool. But but you were saying earlier, you would have to go to the radio station to put the CDs out there, to put the music out there, right? And it's just like back in the day, in order to get your name out there or get your music heard, you would have to go do an interview. You'd have to travel 15, 20 hours to go do an interview. And of course, there was no pay in it, and there's still no pay in it to this day. But at least, you could do it virtual, Zoom, Facebook. That's technology, right? I can go Facebook Live right now and get interviews with anybody on the show. But it's awesome just with the click of a button, you can bring people to your show. That's just part of
Mhm.
being in this industry nowadays, and look now, you send your music out to an email. I mean, they didn't have that back then. I mean, they had newspapers back then, but they didn't have emails back then. So, I mean, this times,
Yeah,
man, 20, 30 years ago, man, just, I mean, like I said, I'm only
crazy.
30 years old. 95 was when I was born, but that's 30 years ago. And you know, we're into some time, right? And technology, everything is just going to be just different, you know. And of course, now you got AI taking over everything, you know, taking over graphic designers, publishers, and nowadays you can just go to the studio from your own home, get a phone, plug a mic into it, and sing, and there's your studio, and
Yeah.
there's your masterpiece. And then now you're doing big things, right? So, but you know, but yes, these are good insights to have. These podcasts are good to have because it's awesome to hear what the artist got's going on, their new projects, their new shows, their upcoming events. He says, "Blame."
Blame the alien technologies. Danny!
Yeah, yeah. Danny, you there, bro? Can you hear us? Can you hear us, Danny? Oh,
No.
there you went.
You asked again.
So
Oh,
one of the
but
things that I've been up to was recording, like I said, songs that appeal to me. You can watch Piquito de Oro on YouTube, also on Spotify. The new song that I'm promoting right now is called Me Fui Sin Decir Adios. And so that one just came out yesterday, I believe, or day before yesterday. So that's something else that I want to just invite everybody to go check out. It's on Spotify, it's on Apple Music. It's called Me Fui Sin Decir Adios by Margarita Fender. So just wanted to throw that out there in case my internet goes off.
oh my gosh. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, but that's. I mean, but 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 Margie, all these people that listen in to not just only your shows, right, on YouTube, and whenever you put them out on the Margarita Fender show, um, it's awesome what you're doing, keeping la onda alive también. You know, on top of that, being a wife and being an artist and I mean, it's not easy to manage it all. I mean, of course, I'm 30 years old. I am single. I have a lot of stuff on my plate, you know, being a manager, promoter, booking agent, and a music distributor of over 500 plus emails to send out music to. So, yes, as soon as I get done
Well,
here, I'll go right to
be
the
sure to
drawing
share my
board.
new song.
All right, be sure to send it to me so I can share it to all my followers out there. So I got
Yes,
500
I
emails.
will.
But yes, Margie Fender's all over the United States maps, guys. She's been in it a long time, man. You heard her since 95, 96. That's a long time, and still at it, and still being able to put on her own podcast out there for your fans out there. So if you want to get in contact with Margie Fender to be on her show, look her up on all the social media platforms. Look her up on YouTube. She's got this new song out. También, she got a new song, guys. I'm gonna take a short commercial break. We're gonna wrap it up with Margie, and we're gonna put this song out there for you guys, man. This is a video she put out. It is called. Let me see. I got it over here, queued up over here. Hendog was always working behind the scenes over here. It is called Mi Piquito de Oro. And it goes like this. It goes like this. Guys. That's right, man. Beautiful Margie Fender. Away from the El Valle. Piquito de Oro.
Yo tengo un amorcito que lo quiero más que a mi vida.
Hoy no
Por
más.
él me muero y sabe bien que es mi consentido. A él le digo con cariño mi piquito de oro. Le gusta que lo bese, que le diga mi lindo tesoro. Ahí viene
Talented vocalist.
mi piquito de oro.
Beautiful
Ahí
Nisa.
viene
Ready?
a darme sus amores. Ahí viene mi piquito de oro. Ahí viene mi lindo tesoro. Vente pa' acá, mi tesoro.
That's right, man. DJ Hendog.
Yo tengo un amorcito que lo quiero más que a mi vida. Por él me muero y sabe bien que es mi consentido. A él le digo con cariño mi piquito
right.
gusta que lo bese, que le diga mi lindo tesoro. Ahí viene mi piquito de oro. Ahí viene a darme sus amores. Ahí viene mi piquito de oro. Ahí viene mi lindo tesoro. Yo tengo un amorcito que lo quiero más que a mi vida. Por él me muero, sabe bien que es mi consentido. A él le digo con cariño mi piquito de oro. Le gusta que lo bese, que le diga mi lindo tesoro. Ahí viene mi piquito de oro. Ahí
That's right,
viene
Rosita.
a darme sus amores. Ahí viene mi piquito de oro. Ahí viene mi lindo tesoro.
What about Tom Fender in the house, man? We got Margie Fender in la casa también. That is right, man. That's right. Piquito de Oro, man. That's right. I like that jam. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my goodness, man. I like that jam right there, man. I just want to let you know it is on my Roku channel. So I do have a Roku channel, so I do upload all the music videos and audio tracks. And here again, guys, I know it's a lot of money to pay for a videographer, photographer, and the whole works. I mean, it costs, everything it costs to have the right production done. And
You want me to tell you a
and that's
secret?
what's
Can I
that,
tell you a
Margie?
secret?
Yeah,
That
we're
video,
always open for secrets.
that video was shot with our cell phones.
Oh my
And I
gosh.
edited it on my phone using a software that I use for my real estate videos. So back then I do remember paying about $15,000 a video.
Easy.
20,000, yes, and now it's just the tip of your fingers. So if you really want to do it, you'll do it. And if you don't want to spend, you don't have to spend. You just got to be creative. So that was just a tip that it's not like that anymore.
Well, and you got Freddie Records, right? And then but you don't even have Sony Entertainment and all these other big records. You still got Freddie Records, of course, right? But you also got like Lucas Signs, with his own recording studio. There's a lot of people that got their own home recording studios, and now all of it is, like I said earlier, get your phone, get a microphone like this, go in the studio, block out all the air, go in your little studio, record, send it to the producer, and he mix and masters it, and you're all the way over there in Corpus Christi, or you're over there in Mexico City or something like that, and you send it over to your producer. You're on vacation. When you come back, your track is out and ready to go, and you're just ready for the release date. And I mean, think about it. All this technology nowadays, man, it's taking away from the bigger companies, man. You got AI, doing their thing. You got, this chat GPT. And the other day I was on Facebook and I said, what the heck is this? It said AI generator. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like,
Oh
wow.
yeah.
And then I'm like, what does AI stand for? I'm like, oh my gosh, this thing is just like taking over all the people, man, all the people who do, put in their money for graphic designs, I mean, so what's the purpose of going to graphic design school, and then a lot of artists are using AI to record, and it's not even their actual voice. Like I can probably go on there right now and probably record my voice, and oh man, Hen Dog is awesome, and then I go sing there like, oh man, this guy sucks.
Yeah.
Because you don't sound like the
Auto-tune.
recording of the audio AI. You don't sound exactly like it. So, but technology, guys, technology. I mean, Serene is going to have it easy now, with all this technology. But like these artists, who've been in business, 30, 40 years, with newspapers and pagers and typewriters and all
Uh,
that stuff, man. And my gosh, man, tell me about it, right? I mean, everybody's like, man, you're 30 years old. How do you know all this? Well, I do my research. History, right? People don't like history. And that's how you know about it. But, the thing is you, when you realize, what the technology it is now, think about it. If these artists had what the artists have now, how much more would they been out there, because of the technology difference. So, but we're here to help everybody. So if you got a song, you got a video going out, man, please send it to us, man. We'll put it out there.
I just
I am going
emailed
to
you
work on a top. Sweet, sweet. Let me check my email list over here. What did I get here? No, just kidding. Let me see. Let me see. No, we got a lot of people in La Casa, man. Thank you for listening in. Margie Fender, man, she's doing big things out there. If you want to collaborate with Margie Fender, man, please let her know, man, and she'd be happily to do a collaboration eventually with you guys. All right, so be on the lookout for that, guys. She's doing her thing. Um, Anything you want to put out there, Margie, to all your fans, everybody that shows you love, support, labels, producers, managers, family, friends. Just over the years, man. I mean, because it takes a lot, right? And I want to give this one a big one to to a lot of the spouses of the artists, man. And it takes a big hat off because when you come into this business, you come in as a whole family, and yes, there's times that male or female. Um, it takes a lot of away from family time, cooking, dinner, late nights, and going to the movies and whatever. But I give a lot of hats off to the spouses, for being able to put up with all the stuff, man. It takes a really big thing. So shout out to your husband, Tom, everybody, your whole family that supports you on behalf of everybody of the Fenders, man, and everybody supporting you in your career. And still continuing because you never know, right? One song's going to hit. You never know, and it takes that one song. Anything you want to put out there to the fans? Any last things you want to say to everybody that listens in to your show and
well,
everywhere else?
thank you so much. Yeah, I'd like to invite everybody to the Margarita Fender show. That's where you'll find me. There's a Facebook page, a YouTube channel called the Margarita Fender Show. And want to invite, if there's any artists or if you know of an artist that you'd like for me to feature, you can email me at margaritafender@gmail.com. And really, I just want to leave this message that, especially like to Serene, what we spoke with earlier, be choosy about the songs that you sing. Be aware of the songs that you sing. Have fun. Wake up every morning grateful because there's not a lot of people that woke up this morning. So live with the fact that this could be your last day, so you got to make it worth it. And of course, don't worry about pleasing because when you're a singer, when you're an artist, it's scary. You put yourself out there, and you feel exposed. And so just know that all you have to worry about is our creator, pleasing him, and the rest is going to flow just perfectly.
No, that's very well said to you guys out there. So that's very great to put out there to all the fans listening in, man. There's a new single out there by Margie Fender. I'm about to release it to everybody out there too. So, Margie, I do want to say thank you to all the fans out there. Don't forget, man, to go check her out on her next interview, which is on Monday. I just seen the flyer right before tonight's show with Kilgore Radio. My boy Lawrence Indio Casares, he's a very good friend of mine. He's got an awesome show, awesome radio station as well, and he does give a lot of great advice, man. You just got to get to know the guy, man, and don't just think everybody's demeanor for like rudeness, all right? So big shout out to everybody out there listening in. Follow us on TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, and Roku TV. When the video comes out for your new single, Margie, be sure to send it over. I'll put it on my Roku channel. I do got the Piquete de Oro on the Roku channel, and it's also going to be uploaded here in just a little bit también too. So, we wish you very best in your musical journey, career. We're loving what you're doing. I can't express this enough. You know what you're doing in the industry with music wise, right? Recording, putting a legacy underneath your name, your belt, and also with your Margarita Fender show. And it's awesome that it's on TV. That's awesome. That's a big step. A lot of people, like, man, how do I get there? Well, first of all, you got to work at it, right? You got to create the content and then put it out there. So the hard work behind it says it all. So hopefully we're able to be on your show. God bless you, Margie. Thank you so much for your time. Hopefully I covered everything for you guys out there, man. Be sure to follow her on all the TikToks, all the Snapchats, Facebooks, and all that stuff, right? So God bless you, Margie. Thank you so much. We're glad to have you back, and you're always welcome here. Anytime you want to come in here and talk about um, love, faith, music, podcasting, whatever you got going on, we're here to help you. So
Awesome.
God bless you, Margie. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Well, there you have it, Serene, awesome artist, right? And hopefully we're able to be featured on her podcast eventually. I mean, you always wish, you can kill two birds in one stone, right? Because, I don't go to San Antonio very much. It's a long drive for me. It's about 9 hours for me. By the time I get gas, get food, I mean, and I'm not going to have a full course, meal, but because I don't want to get bloated and get tired and fall asleep. So maybe, like a slice of pizza or something, or maybe a burrito and a bag of chips or something, or maybe healthy diet or something, and a Gatorade or something to stay awake, right? Um, because it's a long drive for me, 9 hours, and then by the time I stop and stretch and whatever, because I'm 30, I'm getting old. Um, but it's nice, if you can catch Margie Fender in San Antonio for the award show, right? And hopefully she's able to make it happen, and she can kill two birds with one stone. She can have Hen Dog and Serene on the show. So, what do you think about Margie Fender? Serene, she's talented, right? Been in the business since 95, 96, still going strong, keeping the legacy alive, right? The name. She's creating her own legacy. So, um, are you ready for more music, more shows, more interviews? You got it. We got it coming up. Anything you want to say to all the fans out there, Serene? Glad to have you back. We're always glad to have you back on the show. So, anything you want to say to all the fans out there, Serene?
Thank you.
What?
Thank you, Doc, for letting me be on the show. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, we can hear you. Oh my gosh, you can hear loud and clear, girlfriend. Now, what did you say?
Thank you for letting me be on the show, and thank you for everyone for tuning into the show.
Oh, no problem, man. Looking forward to seeing you for the very first time in San Antonio, Texas. Meet you yourself and your awesome, amazing mom out there as well, man. And looking forward to seeing you guys out there in San Antonio, man. It's going to be an awesome
Mhm.
showdown. So be on the lookout, man. We got more interviews coming up, man.
And
Who do we got this Thursday? What's that, Serene?
don't forget to request my song. Doc.
Oh yeah, don't forget to request Serene's new song, man. She got a new song, man. We gotta. I know you're probably working on a video for that, so be on the lookout for that, man. So we can start playing it on the show. Real quick, guys. I don't know who we got. I stay so busy with interviews, so yes, that's why I got a calendar. I write them down and stuff like that. So who do I got this Thursday? What do we? What's today's date, man? Today is oh man, I think I got to get a hold of Brenda Blanco, man. I might have her on the show, man, to talk about her newest single. Um, it's gonna be awesome if I can get her on for this Thursday. So be on the lookout for these interviews, man. We got a live interview next Monday with the professional body painter, man, who did some professional body painting on the Playboy Mansion, man. We get to talk about all that, man, and he's got a bio, so I'll send that over to you guys. Mark Reed, man, good friend of mine, professional body painter. Nobody knows that he lives in this area, man. So everybody thinks he lives over there in Hollywood or Vegas or San Antonio or Colorado, but this guy actually lives in New Mexico. So God bless you guys. Thank you so much. And we do want to say thank you, Serene. Any last things that you want to say to our fans? And I know you probably said something out there. So thank you guys so much. Everybody having a good time. I know we lost Danny. I don't know what happened to Danny. Hopefully we can get his thing squared away for the next time he's on. But God bless you, Serene. We'll see you guys on Thursday if I don't see you guys. And you guys have a
Yes.
wonderful, 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 wonderful time. All right. God bless you guys. Thank you guys so much.